We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. They face second down and 7. They'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a give to Walker, running right. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Trey Palmer. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now, faking the give. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Check smash. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Tristan Wirfs, former first-round pick, with the flag. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing now on third and long. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Alert 33. Good.
He'll get this out wide. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Point it right.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9.
Good. Point it right. Hey, alert 33. Real. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off the play fake. He'll look. The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold it. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. He'll look to throw. That is caught! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now this looks like a design run. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's a second and 9.
Real.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10.
Kings!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Back to throw here to begin the drive.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Once again, it's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Alert! Alert! Dad, regular. Dad.
Here's Mayfield. This one caught at the 4. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Hurry!
Putting the tight end in motion.
Dad.
They'll run with Johnson. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs extend their advantage to 14-3. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 70 Lions. Track 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. And shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Real. Good.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert! Good.
Another run here with Johnson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Up. Good. What's up?
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Hey, alert 33.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield.
He was brought down by J.T. Woods.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Run.
And 8 at their 49-yard
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. 2nd down and 8. Mayfield. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open. And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Let's go. Let's stay 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Yep.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On 2nd down, Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Quick throw, taken in. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Smith is... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But he'll gather it back in. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back. and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's going to have the Seahawks, and he's going to have the Chargers. Timeout, Seahawks. That is their second. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up to third and 3.
Let's go now. Go street.
Now, faking the give. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Dead. Hurry, hurry. Up, up. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Regular. Real.
Here's a designed run. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Hey, alert 33.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70. 18, right here. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cut 19. 7 Pirates. Go.
He'll look to throw. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, It just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
That is caught, and they get the two-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
Kings! Run. Good. What's up?
On second down, Baker gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Alert! What's up?
A give, and here's Johnson. Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Regular.
Now, this looks like a design run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
What's up?
Mayfield to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Real. Pistol. Good. What's up?
Now Mayfield. A pass taken in by Johnson. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the gun, it's Mayfield. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert 1st downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Walker. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Kings, Kings, Kings. Good. Regular, regular, regular. Run, run, run. Up, up. Pistol, pistol.
Now Mayfield. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
The 31-yard line.
Dead. Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Point it right, point it right, point it right. Done.
On first down is Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will extend this third quarter lead. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hey, smash Bronco. 70 range, 70 range. Warrior 70. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line.
31. Seahawks 21.
Ready. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Tight end going in motion here. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Ready. 18 left, 18 left, 19 right.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now or never, and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And this will be incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Done.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.